Once again, a profitable day so far. I asked you to buy gold at 1840-42 levels, and precisely 1850 levels has given it a very strong resistance there. And I have mentioned this several times, but whether it is going to break with the US session today or is it going to reverse from here, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Also, likewise, oil too has traded very conservatively in a very narrow range. It failed to break past 78.4, 78.5 levels, which above which only I asked you to buy. So what to expect in these two? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis for these commodities and major global markets too. Let's start. First we'll look into gold followed with oil. Watch till the end. Now look at the hourly charts. Many a times throughout this week, throughout last week, I have told you very specifically, very categorically, be careful of 1850. So far, it has gone very near to 1850 levels. But remember, every resistance, every support is meant to be broken. Remember these words. These are a good levels, but certainly can be broken. But whether it is going to break today or not, let's see. And on the hourly charts now, you can see how it is, how gold has traded in the last few hours. Now see here the support at 1830, then at 1838.40, and then this breakout. So two support levels and then this breakout going well till towards 1850 levels. And certainly it must be overbought, and that is why we can see there is a reversal here. So only buy entry, very clear, is above 1850 levels. If you see it trading above 1850, possibly you can initiate a buy. At the same time, look at 1838, below which you can expect a drop. But yes, I will recommend you to sell at 1845. But then see, this is just a little risky trade. I will come to this why this is risky on my daily charts. But on an hourly chart, it appears 1845 you can sell, but then expect 1842, 38 levels, very strong support till 38, and below that only little more bearishness can be confirmed for 35, and below that 30 levels. Now see, the stochastic is overbought, hence possibly it can try to bring it little down. The MACD is bullish, trying to converge. The RSI is overbought and possibly can stretch it a little. Now look at the 2-hour charts, 3 green candles, body size almost diminishing. This candle started flat, trying to start the downward journey. See, now when it is bullish, it has to sustain these levels. So possibly till the time it stays above 1835, 30 levels, do not consider this as bearish, because see, this is can be also a retracement and it can again resume the upward journey. So be careful here. The stochastic is overbought and hence may cool down a bit. The MACD is bullish here, trying to trade with divergence. RSI overbought, looking down here. And if you look at the 3-hour chart, on the 3-hour charts too, the previous two candle were the result of a breakout, and this is just second green candle in the line there, and it also had a smaller wick, which means that possibly achieving these levels, it can also reverse, creating a long tail and a smaller body above 1850 levels. Possibility exists for this also. But see, the stochastic is overbought. It does not mean that it can drop. See these overbought levels here, it's sustained there. The MACD is bullish too here. RSI is overbought and looking downwards. Now look at the 4-hour chart. Now if you track the gold's movement, certainly achieving the 1808, 1810 levels, then 1830 it consolidated breach, rise 1845, reversal or retracement till 1830, then higher highs. In morning analysis, I did show you this, that it may try to form like this, and precisely now it is trying to trade in this. So if you connect this movement here, you can say the support there at 1835 is going to be very strong, and then 1830 levels below that you can consider it to be bearish and it can break heavily on the down. That is the first part, and that makes 1830 levels as a very strong support. The stochastic overbought. The MACD is divergent and bullish. RSI is trading very near to the overbought levels. Now look at the daily chart. Now see, on the daily charts, we had seen in the Asia session analysis or the morning analysis that previous candle was a consolidation candle. Lower highs, higher lows are seen, and this candle is trying to break out. Precisely the same as happened. It is maintain the status quo and maintain the bullishness so far. Also, if you recall, the 50 period exponential moving average is giving it a little resistance at 1850 levels. Now see, definitely every resistance or support is meant to be broken, and that is what is happening right now. See, this was the daily charts and bearish channel, and after achieving the lows it is reversed, but this is still to be considered a retracement till the time it breaks past this zone above 1880 levels, which are a little far away. Now also on the daily chart, see, highs are done, flat top is there. It can try to retrace, it can try to break this zone, it can try to stretch the drop till towards 1830, possibility exists. And yes, you can sell, but then be careful till 1838 levels, and only below which you can expect little more drop for 1835-30 levels. And if it drops below 30, certainly more bearishness can be prevailed. Stochastic is overbought. The MACD has crossed over. This is trading with divergence, this is trading with bullishness, and I showed you, and we have been tracking this for long. See this movement for 1.5 months in gold, consistent bearish movement. Now this is trading with divergence, this is looking upwards. It can try to stretch the bullish run in gold for a little while, but then be watchful here. RSI is also trying to look upwards, indicating bullishness. So possibly once, see, buying entry is very clear. You can buy at 1850 levels and stay long. You can expect that we might see 1860 levels as the next resistance zone. 1860, 1865 levels. This zone is going to be important. Beyond that, certainly 1880 is the target. If not today, possibly next week. And at the same time, those who want to sell, yes, you can sell here at 1845 levels, but then expect 1842, 40 and 38, very nearby, very nearby resistances. In fact, then below that 1835 levels, these levels certainly need to be watched with caution, and hence if you are taking a sell entry, you have to put a trailing stop loss of just $2, because $2 move can make it reverse, and there is a support at every $2 there. Hence be watchful there till 1830. Only and only if it breaks below 1830 we can consider this as the continuous bearishness. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at US crude WTI. And before we proceed, yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you should join my mentorship batch. The 20th batch starts on 13th of March. Reserve your seats now. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at the oil here. See, one thing for sure, 77.8 levels, which was the previous resistance, it has breached this. Now the same levels are acting as a support. It tried to breach these levels multiple times but failed to do so. At the same time, on the upside, 78.5 is a very good resistance. It is proved out to be a good resistance, and it is trading sideways throughout this day today. Hence, the morning levels hold good, 77.5, 78.5. Do not take any position. But let's have a look what can be expected here. RSI looking down, MACD bearish, and RSI is looking, stochastic looking down, and RSI is also looking down here. Now if you look at the 2-hour charts, see, certainly on the 2-hour charts it is trading sideways, trading flat, and see the breakouts here, stronger candles, then consolidation, then breakout. So I am waiting for it to break past 78.5, 78.6 zone. Beyond that we may see it hitting 79. In fact, 80 levels can be seen there. RS stochastic down, the MACD is divergent and bearish. It is looking down. It can stretch this downward movement for a little while. RSI likewise is trading with a negative slope there. And if you look at 3 hour, now see on the 3-hour charts, previous two candles, lower highs, lower lows, trying to stay within this zone. Hence 77.5, 88, 78.5, do not trade, let it break out, let it confirm it a breakout, and then you can take your positions accordingly. See, the stochastic here is looking down, indicating bearishness. The MACD trading with divergence, and this crossover is happening at a little higher point, so possibly it can stretch the downward move for a little while. The RSI too is trading with a slight bearish bias. And if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts, now on the 4-hour charts, more importantly, see rise, retracement, 4 candles, and the and I told you in my previous analysis also, see this complete movement is engulfed within this bullish candle, which means there is still bullishness, because see it failed to breach past the lows there. Yes, it has cooled down the indicators to an extent, and it is trying to trade in this. So possibly once it stays below, see 77.5, 77.4 levels, very strong support. This is also the bottom of the downward channel there, which is going to act as a very strong support, and then 77, 76 levels will be there. But right now what it is trying to do, achieving the lows, it is trying to reverse here. Yes, you can buy at 78 itself, but then expect 78.5, 78.7, and beyond that it can fly for 79.2, 80 levels. So possibility exists that if it stays above 78, you can expect a little rise. However, be very cautious and attentive till 78.5, and rather I will say 78.7 levels. Beyond that only little more bullishness will be confirmed there. See, the stochastic has dropped drastically. The MACD, interestingly, is crossing over for a sell, and this crossover is happening after a long journey in green, which can bring little bearishness. It is also trading with little divergence. RSI is trading flat. Now, let's have a look at the daily. On the daily chart, certainly oil is in a phase of consolidation. It is not willing to give up on the upside or the downside. It is trading sideways since long now, and it has to give a breakout in order to confirm a decisive direction. Whichever direction it takes, it is going to be a stronger one. Now look at the daily charts, couple of rise candles, retracement, then 3 green candles, and now it is trying to show you a little swing. Now see, this candle, if it stays above 78, certainly it can bring you very good bullish candle. It can be of equally strong candles like what we had seen there, 76 to 77, $1. Possibly if it stays above 78, we can expect 79.5 and 80 also. But whether today is the day, that needs to be seen here. And also on the downside, be careful and attentive till 77.5 and 77.2 levels, only below which it may try to show little bearishness. Now these are the 20-50 period moving average. Oil is trading above these two, indicating little strength there. Now look at the stochastic on the daily charts is overbought. MACD is divergent and bullish, and this crossover is happening after a little while, and this is trying to trade bullish from here. Let's see if it continues. RSI is trading flat. Considering this, I'll recommend you to buy 78 levels, but then please put a trailing stop loss of just $0.2 or 20 cents till 78.8. Be careful and attentive. Beyond 78.8, we may see it flying high for 79.2, in fact 80 levels. So yes, you can buy at 78.78 itself, but then be cautious and alert. I'm warning you once again. On the downside, yes, a sell entry is below 77.4 levels, 77.5 levels, below which we can expect it to drop for 77.2 and then 77. If these two are taken, then certainly more bearishness can prevail. 76.5, 76 levels can be achieved. Their chances are less, but let's see. Possibility always is there. It can drop, and 75, 76 is a very strong support zone. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss. Trade with a trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Join my mentorship batch. Join my signals channel. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.